I'm Amy Baker with Body Logic Pilates. This is the Pilates and Slings combined combination. Slings refers to Slings myofascial release, founded by my mentor Karin Gertner with the Art of Motion Academy in Switzerland. I'll put notes in the class description if you want to look further into her beautiful work. For this workout, you need a chair. A padded chair is ideal, so I'm using a higher end folding chair. Dining room chair would work. Additionally, you could do an ottoman if you have an ottoman, or maybe even a coffee table. And if this seems too crazy, any of the moves, just know you can take them off of the chair down onto the ground. I'll remind you of that as we go, but I'll say that on the onset also. None of this has to happen on a chair, and you could very easily modify it to the ground. Let's get started. So, standing on the right side of the chair, let's put left foot up on top of the chair, and we'll start with just a pelvic tilt. I like to touch the front of the pelvis and the back of the pelvis. You'll drop the back of the pelvis down, engage through the abdominals to help lift the front of the pelvis up, hopefully producing a stretch on the front of the right hip, and then relax. Let's do 4 of these. Back of the pelvis drops, front of the pelvis lifts, get a lift through the front on the right, hopefully it's a big stretch there, and then you can relax. 2 more. Back of the pelvis drops, abs engaged to lift the front of the pelvis up, 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 and relax. 1 more time. Back drops, front lifts, and relax. From here, we're going to add a shift into it. So start the same way, the pelvic tilt, back drops, front lifts, but then lean forward onto your foot on the chair, lean back, and then you'll ease off. 3 more of those, the back of the pelvis drops, the front lifts. Keep that lifting even as you shift forward. It should amplify the stretch on the right, as well as give you a maybe Achilles stretch there on the left. 2 more. Front of the pelvis lifts, do a shift forward and back. 1 more like that. Back of the pelvis drops, front lifts, do a shift forward, get that stretch on the front on the right, and back. From here, let's do an arm circle. Arms raised above head. You'll fold forward over your leg, and then resting on the left thigh, it's a shift forward. You're gonna straighten the left leg to head back. Don't rely on to the chair to hold you up, because you'll go falling backwards. Stand into your legs. You're in charge of yourself as you go back. That's it. Again, forward. Keep touching the chair, but don't rely on it. Instead, straighten your left leg. Stand on the right. And forward. Should give you a pretty good stretch through the back of the thigh there on the left, probably your low back also. 1 more like that, shift forward and heading back. From here, since it's the left leg, your left arm is going to do a circle. You'll shift forward, start to lift the left arm up, and then as you head back, complete a circle. You're just gonna have to work around the top of the chair. It's not perfect. And back. 2 more, shift forward over that left leg, left arm goes forward. As you head back, complete the arm circle. 1 more in that direction, shift forward. And as you head back, complete the arm circle. Now we reverse it. Your left arm goes back. As you lean back, the arm reaches back. And then as you shift forward over the left leg, the arm goes over the top and forward. Again, back. And then the left arm over the top and forward. 2 more. And then over the top and forward. 1 more. And then over the top and forward. From here, come back to just centered or about halfway back, maybe a hand at the back of your pelvis to help you articulate your way up. Let's reach the arms above head. We'll combine it now. So engage your abs, lift the front of the pelvis, shift forward, and then as you head back, straighten the left leg and bow down so your hands touch the chair. Do it again. Shift forward, engage through your abs as you up, up, up. And then as you head back, bow forward and hands touch towards the chair. 2 more. Forward and back. Hands touch the chair. Get that back body stretch on the left. 1 more time. Forward. And as you head back, hands touch the chair. Once more, come to centered, so you're about halfway forward. You're gonna stack your way back up. Do a little lean onto the left leg to land your foot on the floor. And then from here, it's a big wave. So you'll put your hands on the chair top, step back so you're in a down dog or an inverted V position. Your booty's behind your heels, and then roll over your toes and wave through low spine, middle spine, upper spine. Keep your abs about you, especially as you're forward, and then push off your arms to go back. 4 more. Roll over your toes as you head up, over, and forward. Keep your abs. Unfurl your head, your neck, and press back. 3 more. Heels are closer to the floor, and then roll over your toes and get the wave of motion. Low spine, mid spine, upper spine. Abs, abs, abs. And back. 2 more. Rolling over the feet, and then moving through low spine, middle spine. Keep your abs, especially as you're forward. And back. 1 more time. Rolling forward. Keep your abs, 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 abs. And back. From here, hands stay down. Set the feet closer to the chair, and then hands go to the back of the pelvis to help roll you up to vertical. Perfect. Walk around to the other side of the chair, and we'll do the other side. So now, right leg will be up on the chair. Back of the pelvis drops, the front lifts, and give me 4 more times. Up, up, up. Seek that stretch on the front, on the left, and then you can relax. Do it again. The back of the pelvis drops, the front lifts. Engage through your abs to lift up. Create a stretch on the front, on the left. And down. 2 more. Back of the pelvis drops, lift through your abs, and relax. 1 more time. Back of the pelvis drops, front lifts through the abs, and then relax. We're going to add a shift into it. So start with that same pelvic tilt. Keep your abs about you as you shift forward onto the right leg. Back and relax. Do it again. The back of the pelvis drops, the front lifts. Keep that engagement. Shift forward and relax. 3 more. Back drops, front lifts as you head forward and relax. Actually, 1 more. We're doing 4s. Back drop, front lift. Keep it, keep it, keep it. This should amplify the stretch over on the left thigh and back. From here, the arm circle. Arms go up. You're going to fold now over the right leg and then do a forward and back here. So shift forward, weight onto the right, and then head back. Straighten that right leg. Should give you a stretch to the back of the thigh, low back, all along your back. And again, forward and head back. Feel that stretch, the curve of your thigh around your booty, up low back, and then all the way up your upper back, your whole back. 2 more. And back. You got this. 1 more time. Forward and back. Now we're going to add the arm circles. It's the right arm. As you shift forward, the right arm heads forward, and then go over the top as you head back. You got to sort of work around the back of the chair and back. 2 more times. Forward and back. 1 more in that direction. Forward and back. From here, let's reverse it. So as you straighten the right leg and head back, the right arm heads back. As you come forward, go up over the top. Probably you'll find one side feels different than the other one as you're doing these arm circles. And 3. Asymmetries will be apparent, and they'll also start to get worked out with this exercise. 1 more. And forward. It's a lovely pattern. From here, come to about halfway, so you're centered, and then hands can go to the back of the pelvis to again help you roll your way up. Now we do a combo. Arms are up. Keep the abdominal engagement. Shift forward, and then as you head back, straighten that right leg and bow forward towards the chair. 2. Engage through your abs as you shift forward. Straighten that right leg as you bow forward. 2 more. Abdominal engagement forward, and then head back. Stretch your back body, particularly on the right. 1 more time. Lift through your abs and forward, and again stretch, stretch, stretch. Back. Once more, come to about halfway forward, and again articulate the spine back up. From here, let's land your right foot on the floor and do 5 more of the big waves. So hands around the chair top, step your feet back. Shift back into the inverted V or downward facing dog, and then roll over the toes. Slow spine, mid spine, upper spine as you arrive forward. From there, push back. And again, roll over the toes, wave through low spine, mid spine, upper spine, head and neck. As you arrive forward, back, 3 more. Up, over, and forward. And back. 2 more. Up, over, and forward. And back. One more time. A lovely sequential movement. Wave through low spine, mid spine. Don't forget the neck and the head. And then press back. From here again, step the feet forward. One more roll up. Sequentially articulate the spine. Up. From here, we're moving on to hands and knees. Let's climb on. It'll be the left leg that we gesture. So climb on to hands and knees on the chair. And you just have to arrange it so you don't get off, or that you don't fall off. So chair's a little precarious on purpose. From here, let's reach the left leg out. You want a squared off pelvis. 5 times we're gonna lower the left leg down, lift it up, and then bend it in. Try to touch the left knee to the left elbow. And out. Set a cup of coffee on the back of the pelvis and try to keep it steady, lower lift. Even when you bend your knee in, don't spill the coffee. And out. Take some core control, that's deep abdominal muscles. And then in, pelvic floor, and out. 2 more. Lower, lift, in, and out. 1 more time. Lower, lift, in, and out. It's called a rainbow. You're gonna lower the left leg down, lift it up, and then tap it off to the left. This doesn't need to be a huge movement. Goal is to keep the torso steady, lower, and that the movement is the leg versus the torso listing to the right. Keep the torso steady, move the leg, and on that basis, it's probably not very big. 2 more sets. And over. 1 more time. Back. And over. And then let's plant the left knee on the chair. And 1 more time, do a roll up. So rolling on up, up, up. Nothing wrong with just articulating the spine. From here, step down. You're gonna stand on your hands on the chair. So grab wherever you can. Meet me standing up. Think of a robin redbreast. Lift your chest up. And then maintain that. We're going to lift the left leg and then the right leg. Now maybe that cup of coffee is on your head. 2, and try to keep it steady. That's it. Steady the coffee. 3. It's up on your head. Keep showing me your robin redbreast. Send your heart and your upper chest forward a little bit. 2 more. Reach it towards the camera. Shine your heart. 1 more time. 6. And out. From here, let's pivot. We're going to do some abdominal exercises. Laying on the chair top. You're probably going to have to take your right hand and reach it over the seat of the chair so it's behind it. So you can make a little bit of contact onto the seat and then curl into your rounded spine, head towards the knees. Single leg stretches. Reach one leg out and then reach the other leg out. Try to touch your chin into your chest. That way you're lengthening your neck. And now the cup of coffee is sitting in your low abdomen. Keep it steady, which means your legs aren't going super low. 2 more. And switch. 1 more. And switch. We've got to add the next one. There's no way to rest. Both legs are in. Let's just get it done. Go out and then back. Nod the chin into the chest and steady your abs. Steady your low abdomen. That takes deep abdominals. And 4. 1 more time. 5. And then from here, grab a knee and see if you can roll up. Good luck. We're going to start that whole thing on the other side. So now it's the right leg. So meet me on hands and knees. Again, just finding whatever is a stable 4-point kneel up on the chair. It's the right leg now that's reaching out. So it'll be, again, lower it, lift it, and then knee to elbow. Come in, reach out. I feel like a mountain goat. Maybe you do too. And up, in, and up. That cup of coffee is at the back of the pelvis now. Don't let it spill. And in, and out. And 4. Low, lift, in, out. One more time. 5, lift, in, out. And now we do the rainbow. So your leg lowers behind you. Steady your pelvis, lift up, leg goes off to the right. Steady the pelvis as you head back. And in this case, your torso wants to lift to the left. Keep it steady, move the leg instead. And back. 2 more sets. Over, steady torso. One side's usually harder than the other. Again, these kind of one-legged exercises show off asymmetries. Notice them because it's also a good way to help improve them. And then from here, put your 2 knees down. And again, we're gonna roll back, up. And then let's do our second set of dips. These are just dips. I'll give you a little diagonal view. So do the Robin Redbreast as you stand into your hands, and then bend your elbows, but only as far as you can. Keep your chest reaching forward. Do 8 of them. 2, 3, doesn't need to be a big movement. Keep that postural position, your chest forward. 5, the counter of that would be a collapsed chest, and instead inflate it forward. 6, 2 more. 7, 8. And then from here, we're gonna do another set of abs facing the opposite direction. So feet will head off left. Meet me laying down again. This time it's the left arm that'll feed behind the seat top so your hands can touch. This is like a knee fold. Drop your chin into your chest with bent legs, lower 1 foot down. Don't spill the coffee, it's at your abdomen. And then the other leg. And 2, don't spill the coffee as you lower your legs. So it's not the biggest leg movement because you're stabilizing your rib cage and your pelvis. Keep them facing each other so they're like a level surface for that cup of coffee to sit on. 2 more. Nod your chin into your chest a little bit more. 1 more set. That's it. Oof, these are hard. And we gotta go right into the scissors. So reach up now. Similar, lower 1 leg. You can work your hands on the chair though to get you a little more ability to stay curled up. 2. And switch again. Don't spill the coffee. It's at your abdomen, and then nod your chin into your chest. So you're lengthening your whole back body, especially the upper neck. Drop your chin into your chest to get your upper neck stretch. 1 more. And switch. Whew, that's hard. Again, good luck. Maybe grab a knee and see if you can rock yourself upright. We're going to repeat that quadruped, but with hands on the floor. If your wrists are finding that they don't love being on the floor, you could get a hand towel and set it on the floor so your wrists are higher than your fingertips, which would maybe be a little bit more generous for the wrists. I'll demo that. So we're going to be on hands and knees. Come down, and if you're using the towel, you could also roll up your yoga mat to get the same effect so that your wrists are higher than your fingers. And then let's reach the left leg back out. We repeat the same pattern. So 5 of them, the left leg lowers to the floor. It lifts up, and then bend your left knee in towards your armpit. And out. Do 5 of them. Same thing. The cup of coffee is at your pelvis. And then go in. Check your shoulders. Are they riding up on your neck? 3. And then try to keep them knit onto your rib cage versus your neck. 4. And in. 1 more. 5. And in. From here we do the rainbows. They might not be huge. Tap the floor, lift up and over, tap off to the left. Up and over, towards the floor, and to the left. That's it. Steady the torso. 3. I always play around like I'm a picnic table and there's a whole picnic sitting on my back. 4, and you don't want it to spill. Steady, steady, steady. 1 more time. 5. and over. And then from here, plant the knee on the chair top. Hands can come up, and again, start to roll back, up. And then from here, we'll sit down and do another one of the dips. So this time, give me Robin Redbreast. Stand up, let's do a figure four with the left leg. So the left leg reaches out, you do a figure four, and then keep it as you do a tiny little dip. Reach out and down. Other side, reach out, in, do a tiny little dip. That's it. 3 more sets. Left leg, cross, keep your chest up, even as you do the elbow bend. And then send the right leg, keep the chest up, even when you do the elbow bend. 2 more sets. Left, figure four. So keeping your posture even when you bend your elbows. It's probably not that big of a movement. Down and up. 1 more set. Out, cross, down and up. 1 more. Out, cross, down, and up. From here, let's do a plank. So you're going to climb onto your knees. Again, hands will be back on the floor. So head down to the floor. And you're essentially on a plank on your knees. The trick is back could get archy here. And you don't want that. So engage through your abs to lift up so your low back is lengthened. Now it's both knees. Both heels are going to come in towards your butt. 3 little pulses there. 2, 3. Now keep the abs as you stretch your legs back to straight. Do it again. 2, 3. Keep your abs. Now check your shoulders. Are they riding up on your neck? Knit them onto your rib cage. And then once you get that, make sure you didn't lose your abdominal connection. Ribs and pelvis connecting in the front. 3, and out. Let's do 6, 5, 2, 3, and out. 1 more. 6, 2, 3, and out. And then one more thing, it's little butt kickers. So kick your butt with 1 foot and then the other. 2, keep ribs and pelvis connecting in the front. It's abs engaging and gathering so that your low back can open. 4, 2 more sets. 5, 1 more time. 6. And then from here, we'll walk back in. And then again, do a little roll up. Right, and then down. Let's do the abs. So, lay back 1 more time. And again, left hand can come around the back of the seat. Hands can hold the seat to just create some support. Double leg, lower lift. So hands are chins towards the chest is what I meant to say. Lower your legs and lift. Chin to the chest. Set the cup of coffee on your low abdomen and don't let it spill. 3, 2 more. 4, 1 more. My seat's getting in the way. That's it. 5. And then from here, watch the back of the seat. Hands at the head. It's a twist. It's pretty small because you're on this chair. Bend one knee and turn towards it. Bend the other leg and turn towards it. So it's opposite elbow to knee. 2. Switch. Little condensed twist up here on the chair top. And 4. But I think the small range of motion actually makes it go a little better. 5, at least if you're like me. And then from here, we're going to come back up. If you liked having the hand towel and the mat rolled up, get it for the other side. So that when you're on hands and knees on the chair, maybe the heels of your hands are raised a little bit to just minimize the wrist compression. Hands flat is also perfect. This is a modification. And then from here, we'll reach the right leg out. Do it again, lower it. Gotta scoot back a little bit. Lift it, and then knees bend in, reach out. Do it again, right leg low, lift, knee to elbow, or armpit rather, and out. 3, low, lift, and remember the cup of coffee at the back of the pelvis, study it. 4, this is my harder side. You might have a harder side as well. I'm going slower. 1 more, and a little smaller to try to keep it under control. I want to spill the coffee really bad. And out from here, rainbows. Lift the leg up, tap the right leg off to the right, lift it up, tap it back behind, 5 sets. Check your shoulders, so they're riding up on your neck. Once you get your shoulders positioned, make sure you still kept your abs. They'll want to give up when your shoulders are right. So do shoulders, then do abs. One more time, and don't spill the coffee. And down. From here, we'll get both knees on the chair, walk in, and again, roll back, up. Before we do our final plank, let's sit on the chair and do yet one more figure 4. So cross your left ankle over the right one. I'm going to give a little diagonal side view. It's an arch, so give me some abdominal engagement and then lift your chest, your heart, your throat, your chin up to the ceiling. Once your front body's opened like that, bow forward, and then do the opposite. So you're going to curl, roll over the back pockets of your jeans, and then round your spine sequentially, and then come back upright. Again, lift belly, chest, heart, throat, chin, lay over your leg, and then do the opposite. Roll over the back of the pelvis as you curl your way, up, up, up. One more time, arching, forward, lay over the leg, and then curling the head back and up. Perfect, we'll cross the other ankle over. Maybe it's the right, and then from here, do it again. So lift chest, heart, throat, chin, lay over your leg with that open front body, and then do the opposite. Curl back, that'll open your back body, low spine, rib cage, neck, and head, and then come upright. Again, lift up, lift your heart, your throat, your chest as you go forward. And then the opposite, roll over the back pockets of your jeans a little bit as you wave through, round your low back, round your mid back, upper back, neck, and head. One more time, arch, forward, and again, curl to come back upright. From here, we're going to do another plank. Your feet are going to be up on the seat. This is a little precarious. Try to put your feet in the middle of the seat versus the back or the side, and that way the seat won't tip. So I think I'm about in the middle of my seat, and then up. You can do this on the floor. This is a little crazy. And then we're going to lift up one leg, little marches, and the other leg. And again, your cup of coffee is at the back of your pelvis. There's another one at the back of the rib cage. And you don't want them to spill. 3, let's do 8 of these. And switch. And 4, steady as you lift one leg, and switch. And 5, this can be on the floor. This can be on the floor with forearms. 6, switch, 2 more sets. 7, switch, 1 more time. 8, switch. And then just for safety, step down one leg and the other leg. And why not roll up? Roll your way back up. Perfect. So from here, we're going to do some side lying. So let's lay so that your left hand will be on the floor. And again, if your wrist was feeling compressed, again, you can use your towel to head down. So the left arm is down. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt. Left arm is down, and your legs are out. Engage through your abs to lift pubic bone up towards the chin, and then lift and lower the top leg, the right leg. You can use your right hand to touch your left obliques. Make sure your waist is lifted and toned. And 4, so it's almost armpit to your pelvis there on the left. You're engaging those obliques. Makes the leg movement not particularly big. 2 more, 7 and 8. And then from here, we're gonna just bend the legs. So the bottom leg bends, and then the top leg bends. 8 of those. 2, switch, keep gathering through that under left side. 3, switch, check your head. Is it forward? Have it on top of your body. Underside waist. 5, switch, 6, switch, 2 more, 7, switch, 1 more, 8. Switch from here. The top leg is going to do little circles, and they have to be small enough that you can steady your torso. 2, keep thinking left armpit connecting to the pelvis. 3, that'll engage you through your underside obliques. 4 and 5, and then change directions. 1, 2, underside waist, 3, 2 more, 4, knit through your abs, pubic bone towards the chin, 5. And then the last thing, spiral your legs in so you're a little bit pigeon-toed. Then you're gonna click your toes together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, your right leg pivot so you're on your abdomen with your right leg on the floor. So basically you're doing a plank, and the contact with the chair is your left thigh and your low abdomen. Now you gotta keep abdominal lifting so your low back is elongated, abs engaged so your low back is long. Stand into your hands and lift your right leg up and down. It's a lot of abs as you lift your leg and down. So the cup of coffee is now sitting on your low back, and keep it lifted up. Don't let it sag down. 4, use your abs to keep your low back lifted, supporting that cup of coffee. 6, let's do 8 of those. 2 more, 7, 1 more, 8. Woof, that's hard. From here, we're gonna come up. From here, one more hard thing, put the left foot up on top of the seat. We're gonna do some step ups. There's 3 variations. Let's do it together slowly. So stand on your left leg. As you come up first, the right leg is just straight, toes point towards the floor. Down. The second thing is as you stand up, it's a butt kicker, so your right heel to your butt. And down. The third and last, stand on the left and lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Let's do 5 of those. So the first one, point your toes to the floor. Down, butt kicker. And down. And then leg up, up, up. And down. That's it. 3, straight leg. And lower. Butt kicker. And down. Straight leg up. And down. 2 more. 4. Down. Heel to the butt. And down. Lift that right leg up. 1 more time. Straight leg. Butt kicker, and down, and then lift the straight leg up, and down. Ooh, that's hard. Give your left leg a little shakeroo as you walk around to the other side of the chair. And then let's do the other side. If you like the towel, transfer it over. So now right hand is on the floor, lifting the heel of the hand onto that towel, minimize the wrist compression. And then your legs are long. Point the toes, get your underside waist out, right waist. And then 8 times lift over the left leg. 8. Check your alignment as your head forward of your body. Mine wants to be. 3, try to have your ears stacked on top of your shoulders. 4. 5, underside waist engaging. 6, also your abs, pubic bone up towards the chin. 7, 1 more like that. 8, now it's the knee bends, bottom leg bends. Top, keep the underside waist. 2, switch underside waist. 3, switch. 4, switch. Let's do 8. 5, switch. Work that underside right waist. 6, so it's like armpit connecting to the hip. 7, 1 more. 8, and then both legs are straight. You're gonna do circles with the top leg, up, over, and down. Underside waist. 2. That's it. Check your head. Is it forward of your body? 3. Sometimes just shaking your neck a little bit will help you loosen up, get a better sense. 5. And then go the other way. Leg back, up, over. 1. Underside waist. 2. Pubic bone up to the chin. 3. And 4. So you're working your right waist, and then your abdomen in the front. 5. From here, go pigeon-toed, and then you're going to click your big toes. 8. 7, underside waist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woof. From here, roll onto your belly. Now it's the left foot that's on the floor. So the plank is coming from the right thigh and abdomen, touching the chair. Keep your abs engaged so that when you lift up your left leg and lower, the cup of coffee sitting at your low back. Don't let it spill. 2. Let's do 8 of these. 3, and 4. Keep engaging through your abs to keep the low back length 6, it's a lot of abs. 7, it still surprises me how much abs it is. And 8. Phew. From here, we're gonna come up and do the step-ups on the other side. So that means the right leg is up on the chair. Remember the 3 variations. Lay on the right leg, stand on it, go up, the left leg is straight, and down, and then butt kicker, so heel to the butt, and down, and then straight leg, and down, and 2, up, down, heel to the butt, and down, and then lift your straight leg up towards the ceiling, and down, 3, straight leg, down, heel to butt, and down, and then float it up towards the ceiling. 2 more. Straight, down. Whew. Feeling my right leg. Heel, down, straighten that leg up. Oh my goodness, one more time. Straight, down, heel to butt, and down. Last one, straight leg up. Ooh, that's a burner. And then back down. Okay, shake out your right leg a bit. And then let's finish with some lunging. So we'll face towards the left. We'll have left leg forward, right leg back. You don't need the chair for this initially, but you will in a bit. So be close to the chair. Maybe touch ribs and pelvis so you're sure they're keeping connected. We'll sink down into a lunge, but keep that connection through the front as you lunge down and up. That's it. 2, down, up. That's it. 3, up. Knit through the front. 4, and that coincides. That creates a lengthened low back. 6, 2 more. 7, 1 more. 8. From here, do little bounces. 8 little bounces. Because it's bouncy, they're smaller. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, hands are gonna come to the chest. Your front leg, the left leg, we're gonna rotate towards it. So sink into the lunge, turn away from the camera, and then stretch your arms out. So you turn towards your left, and then as you stand up, turn to face back forward. Try to steady your pelvis so that as you head down, it's your rib cage, you're turning to the left, and up. 3, steady your pelvis as you turn your ribs to the left. Up, that's it. 4, and up. 5, we're doing 8, and up. 6, knit through the abs, and up. 7, and up. Final one, 8, and up. And now you are going to sit on your chair. So the left leg is forward. Use your left hand to just hold somewhere onto the seat. And then the movement will be through the right arm. Change my view. So the right arm lifts up. That's go into a side bend, so you're elongating the right side. From here, rotate. Turn your chest towards the floor. That's a turn towards the left. And then let your right arm drop down, so it's right arm towards the left leg. Should give you a pretty big stretch across the lower rib cage and low back, especially on the right side, and then you can come out. Start it again. We're doing 4 of these. Lift your right waist up, rotate your chest towards the left, and then start to lower the right hand down towards the left thigh. Feel that stretch across the lower back, out and up. 2 more times. Rotate, and then let that right arm drop, drop, drop. Get a big stretch through your latissimus, through your back, particularly the low back, and out. 1 more time. Up, side bend, opening up your right side. Rotate to the left, and then head down. I might have said right, left, screwy somewhere in this, and I apologize if I was confusing. Okay, let's do the other side, starting it with the lunges. So now your right leg is forward, and your left leg is back. Lift the back heel. Sink into the lunge. Keep that connection, ribs to pelvis. And up. 2. Let's do 8 of those. As you sink to the bottom of the lunge, keep your abs. That's the trick. 4. and 5. But if you can manage to keep your abs, this will impact your quads, create some flexibility, lengthening. 6, some glide between the different layers of the quadriceps. 7 and 8, let's do bounces. And quads tend to get sticky if you sit a lot. 3, so this is like the anti-sitting. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands come to the chest. It's the rotation. We're going to rotate to the right. As you sink into the lunge, open your arms and rotate to the right. And then come back up. 2, turn your chest to the right, open your arms. And up, try to steady the pelvis. 3, and up. We're doing 8. 4, and up. 5, and up. 6, steady the pelvis, turn the chest instead. Up, 2 more. 7, and up. 1 more. 8, and up. And then come to your chair. Right leg is forward and the left leg is back, so it's still like a lunge. Left hand, no. Right hand will touch the chair top. And then it's the left side that opens. Send the left arm up. Your left side opens as you tip your head to the right. Rotate your rib cage to the right and then start to drop the left arm down. Left arm tries to touch the right leg. It'll give you a pretty big stretch across your low back. Out and up. Do it again. Left arm floats up. Lengthen your left side as your head tips to the right. Rotate your chest to the right and then lower the left hand to touch the right leg. Try to get a stretch across your lower rib cage. And out. 2 more. Up, side bend, stretch open the left side. Rotate your chest to the floor and then drop the left hand down and up and out. 1 more time. Up, side bend, opening your left side. Rotate your chest and then drop the left hand down towards the right leg. And then you can come out and up. From here, just sit on the chair facing forward. We're going to drop the left hand towards the floor. The right arm will come above head. You can even bend your elbow. So you're getting a stretch from your right elbow, through your armpit, through your right side of your trunk, and then out. Send the left arm up, bend the elbow, and as you try to touch the floor with the right, reach your left elbow towards the ceiling, and out. Keep your abs connecting, front of the pelvis and the rib cage. Left hand to the floor, right elbow to the ceiling, and out. Other side. Right hand to the floor, left elbow to the ceiling, and up. 2 more sets. And up, other way. And up, 1 more. Open the right side. Left hand to the floor, right elbow to the ceiling, and then the opposite. Right hand to the floor, left elbow to the ceiling, and out. And then from here, touch fingertips onto the shoulders. Let's just do 5 elbow circles. Lift your elbows up to the ceiling and around. 2, stretch to your sides from your elbows down to the tops of your pants. 3, through both of the sides of you. And over. That side stretch is amplified. The higher your elbows go up, the more you can stretch to your side. Now the sides are less stretched. 1 more in that direction. The sides are stretching, stretching, stretching as you send your elbows up. The longest through your sides right now, and then you yield out of it as you head down. Let's go 5 the other way, and then we're done. Elbows go back. Lift up, maximally stretch your sides as your elbows go to the ceiling, and then you gradually yield out of that stretch. 4 more. Out, up. Maximum stretch now, and down. You got this. 3 more. Up, over, and down. 2 more. Up, over, and down. 1 more. Over, and down. Excellent. We made it. Thanks for joining me. Again, Amy Baker with Body Logic Pilates. Good job.